people can never be satisfied with keeping their cars stock, even if it's one of the most engaging and best sounding cars on the market today. This time I met up with the viral Teddy and his brand new 2026 Audi RS3 8Y.5 Sportback. This is the second time one of his cars is in front of my lens, because I did his previous so popular pre-facelift 8Y 2 years ago, which by the way rocked the internet at that time. Sadly, he totaled his car completely in an unfortunate accident, but didn't waste much time before ordering the new version immediately. Quickly after that, he turned to the guys at HPerformance and they quickly started their magic. Now it pumps out an impressive 540 horses, looks awesome, and leaves goosebumps all over your body when you hear that 5-pot sound. So, let us do this. Welcome to Auditography. I have been a photo and videographer for the brand for over 20 years. I am a collector of some very unique 4-ringed icons myself, and I have also made the viral movie Speak Up for Audi. That led me to even meet the CEO, and many people high up in the company are my friends. The 4 rings is my lifestyle. Join me here in this new emotional video. The 2026 Audi RS3 Sportback has the iconic 5-cylinder under the hood. A drivetrain that celebrates 50 years this year and is Audi's most known engine, and something also that defines the company. In the stock version, it pumps out 400 horses and 500 Newton meters of torque. This car here delivers quite much more than that. In its current state, it has 540 horses and 650 Newton meters of torque, which is quite a major power boost. The acceleration time to 100 km per hour is 3.2 seconds, while the real tuning benchmark 100 to 200 is currently at 6.7 seconds. The quarter-mile time lands at 10.8 seconds for now. Teddy is working together with the 5-cylinder masters at HPerformance and will continue to do so until he reaches his goal of 850 horses on E80. Currently, the car has the following parts from HPerformance: 5-inch open air intake, 1000 HP Garrett core intercooler, 4-inch Catless downpipe, and a DSG Catch-Tank. Additionally, it has a JB4 Tuning Box and Fuel-It Flex Fuel Kit. With the planned 850 horses, the goal is for the car to be a daily driver and at the same time win quarter-mile races. To combine these two worlds, they will be trying to get the most out of the hybrid turbocharger, ensuring maximum torque is available below 4000 RPM. The main goal is to achieve acceleration from 100 to 200 in under 4 seconds. To achieve this, they will also need to prepare the fuel system, replace the clutch, rebuild the engine, and of course install a new turbocharger, which will allow them to achieve those numbers. I am so looking forward to drive the final version, and you can bet it will feature on the channel. Exterior-wise, this new RS3 has been fitted with a CTCarbon full body kit. That contains a front splitter, canards in the front bumper intakes, side skirts, roof spoiler, and a different diffuser. Teddy's signature by now seems to be a black color with a golden racing line as a cherry on the top. The wheels are the R2s by Wheelforce wheels, and they are gorgeous, aren't they? They sit perfect on those ceramic brakes as well. As you can also see, I brought a proper RS3 badge to the shoot, since I will never accept an RS car without the front badge. Thankfully, Audi has now added the front badge back, but Teddy's car was built before that decision. After I put it on the grill, he said, "My God, that is a huge difference," and it sure is. Remember your heritage and history, Audi. Also, it has the temporary new font on the rear badge, which Audi now fixed in the new RS3s, and I'm sure Teddy will be ordering that anytime soon. And my quick 2 cents is that I still find the front of the new RS3 so plasticized, especially with the cheap misplaced plastic logo in the grille. And I also do prefer the pre-facelift headlights that projected RS3 in the lower part, which was just so unique. I miss the attention to details and the quality of proper RS models like it used to be. I'm hopeful though that they will return to that. You can't complain on the overall stance and looks of this car. It turns heads everywhere. Driving this 540 horsepower RS3 is really a pleasure. The 5-cylinder sound, especially tuned the way this car is, gives you that huge smile from ear to ear. It's something so Audi about that sound. We've heard it through the years in so many unique cars from the 4 rings. Having said that, I feel that the pre-facelift RS3 that Teddy owned before sounded even better. But I guess once they finish this car fully, that won't longer be the case. When I asked Teddy what is the difference between the two cars, he said that the facelift model performs better. He managed to achieve faster times and at a much lower cost, and the car handles more confidently and precisely. Software of the rear differential and gearbox have been significantly improved, which he thinks anyone with experience with both models will easily notice. Unfortunately, during the recording of the interior acceleration scenes was that the DJI mic placed above the exhaust didn't fully connect, so you can only hear the sound from the interior. I so wish that you could hear how that sounds merged with the sound of the outside, because that is a unique orchestra which luckily you can hear properly from these acceleration scenes. Let's hop inside this RS3 to talk a bit about the interior. In the owner's opinion, aside from the atrocious steering wheel of course, it provides a more premium feel. The bucket seats and the additional Alcantara trim options are now available, which greatly enhances the interior's overall feel. And speaking of the steering wheel, the one in his pre-facelift was absolutely gorgeous. And knowing Teddy, I know he will come up with a unique design here as well. But this 80s truck steering wheel with an airbag cover designed by a child has to go. Also, I so miss the gear shift from the so loved 8V generation. Even the pre-facelift 8Y had a slightly bigger one than the utterly hopeless nibbler in the newest facelift. Audi, you should do a proper survey of, for example, 10,000 S3 RS3 owners of how important they feel that the gear shifter is. This little nibbler removes so much of the driving feel. Thankfully, this RS3 interior still has lots of Audi feel, since it's almost 7 years old now. And that's a good thing, because it has the lovely physical climate control buttons and a proper Audi virtual cockpit. Cause we all know what the interiors that came after provide, so let's not even go there. Overall, the interior of the RS3 is one of the last great Audi interiors. This tastefully tuned RS3 Sportback provides you with so many emotions. From its glorious engine and sound to how it drives and the overall look and feel. And you know what? I get quite emotional shooting this car, because Audi has announced that they will now kill off the 5-cylinder engine. Yes, they're pulling the plug on their most iconic powertrain that caused a cult status among owners worldwide for 5 decades. And they do it not because they are forced to, but because they decided to. I know this very well, that there were technological solutions available to keep the 5-cylinder alive and clear the Euro 7 emission laws. But the decision makers at Audi are killing the 5-cylinder just like they killed the icons R8 and the TT. And make no mistake, this is their choice. Let that sink in for a moment. And I have already started to work on a Speak Up for the 5-cylinder film, because I can't just stand by and watch yet another downfall and yet another catastrophic decision by my favorite brand. I really hope they watch this video here and maybe there is still time to change their minds. Thank you for watching.